don't live in the US, we have a massive winter storm coming. It is absolutely insane. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to basically destroy everything. Everyone is freaking out. And we are going to get all of the snow, all of the ice, all of the terribleness over the next, 2 days. It's gotten to the point where federal social services and emergency responders and all of these types of folks have been warned ahead of time. Essentially, be careful because this is serious business. And I work locally with my my local volunteer fire department, and keep in mind this is volunteer, so we get paid. We get paid $10 every time that we go out. So it's whoa. And that it doesn't matter if it's a full-fledged structure fire where an entire house burns down, or if it's, a minor malfunction of a carbon monoxide reader. Whatever. It's still that. It still counts. But they're offering, and they're having a full meals available for people who want to stay overnight from tomorrow into Monday. As yet, I've debated whether or not I want to do it. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of mid about it. So, I don't know. Let's see here. I'm trying to see where some of this key stuff is. Boop, boop, boo. So the problem is I'm in the right, kind of generic area, but I'm not in the exact place I need to be. Because technically this is where I need to be. Where I am right now is at South Window City. Let me see if I can... Because the problem is I just need a map. That's really all I need. Just give me a map. So, I do apologize. One moment, por favor. Okay, this is a worthless map. I need an actual helpful map. A-do-do-do. So the problem is that, and I'm doing all of this trying to look for a stupid character. But you know what, Rev? I will tell you, I'm doing it for you. I am doing this for you. This is absolutely 100% for you. All right, let me see here. Okay, I was right. All right. We can do this. We should be able to do this. So here's what we'll do. Because I want to try to get this character, I'm going to try and do this. Do MPA for the paramedics? I don't believe so. What is an MPA? The term doesn't ring a bell. I've gone on plenty of medical calls with the medical personnel, but I'm not familiar with MPA as a abbreviation. One would think I would be, seeing as how I've been a member for, well, a few years. Actually, I haven't been there very long. And look at this, I remembered where to go. Oh yeah, lift assist. Yeah, 100%. Manpower, yeah, we do lift assist all the time. That is the majority of times that I go out with medical calls. Because we will have a bariatric patient, and that patient needs assistance being lifted onto the gurney and or into the ambulance. So, okay. That's our problem, is we can't get access through here. So we will stick a pin in trying to get this character. So, internet problems, it might be me. I've only got 5% dropped frames. So on my end it's not bad, at least according to OBS. I was having some issues during my work calls the last few days, so it very well could be me still. I also imagine that there's some reinforcement work of some sort being done in the infrastructure side of things. But incidentally, yes, when it comes to medical calls, by and large, it's manpower assist. The only major exception to that is if we have a very severe Delta or an Echo call, because that's how they're rated. They're rated as Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo. Echo basically means somebody had a heart attack. They are not breathing. They have no pulse, and it's all hands on deck. Get there and start CPR. And so if you can get there before the ambulance gets there and start CPR, then that's good, because then, you can help. All right, that said, let's get back to this. So, we should be able to recruit someone here. This guy looks suspicious. Alex. Oh, let's see if we can get Alex. So for folks who either don't know or are or don't remember in the game, the big idea with this is that you can recruit. There's 108 total people that you're able to recruit, including the main character, and we're trying to get all of them. I am the leader of the Spoon Army, indeed. Beginnings of the storms are hitting north and west of us. Yeah. Well, and I know you're in the south, right, Rev? So y'all are getting all sorts of ridiculous, because like I remember when I lived in the south, we would get like a quarter of an inch of snow. For those of you who don't use freedom units, that's like maybe 3/4 of a centimeter, half a centimeter, and the entire city shuts down. All the highways are blocked, all the stores are closed, all the restaurants are closed. It's gone by 10 in the morning, but everything is just dead. It's absolutely insane. I don't understand it. So these are the folks who helped me at an inn a while ago. And you have to do one thing I say. All right, cool. So we got Alex and we got Hilda. And we named our place the HUB, the hub. Oh, you get ice. Got it. Half an inch of ice over the next 20. Jeez, that's huge. That's insane. We're going to, yeah, we're going to be looking at similar. We're the latest forecasts for us, where I live at least. We're looking at upwards of 2 feet. That's like 3/4 of a meter of snow. It's the first really big storm that we've dealt with since we moved here. Oh. Sacrificial Jizo? What? I guess I need to go and buy that from an item shop. So everybody remember that. Sacrificial Jizo. There's another particular character that I'm looking for, but I do not see. I'm not sure if I already got said character. Incidentally, one little secret that I'll tell you about. Oh, first, I found out that there's a map. I literally found this out today. So, thanks, nobody. The other thing that I found out is this. So, on this game, we have this thing. Stop the event timer. There are specific events that only trigger if you get to the location at a certain time, or before a certain time. And for one of the things, the cutoff is 11 hours. And so I made sure to stop it before hitting that mark. I was barely able to do it, but I did it. Alright, so let me try and find this guy. There's a particular guy we're trying to find. His name is Clive. And I do not see Clive. But in the meantime, let's go to the item shop. We'll look for the sacrificial Jizo. Okay, you don't have what I need. Knitting, it's so cute. Huh. I just... He's supposed to be here. I'm just gonna do this for another like couple minutes maybe, and then I'm gonna start doing something else, because I'm not gonna spend all my time trying to find a guy named Clive. Like, I'm sorry, but also I'm not sorry. Because this is ridiculous. Is it a child named Clive? Is it a mysterious man here? Ooh, buy candles at the trading post. Trading post. See, this kind of stuff bugs me a little. I've never been a fan of this in games, where you have this whole shtick of, like, buy low, sell high things going on. It's just... I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Because I feel like there's just... It really feels like there's something that is kind of... what's it called? Forced into it. And it's annoying. Some games do it well. See, bring mayonnaise from the Kobold Village. Why would I bring mayonnaise to the Kobold Village? Or from the Kobold Village? Do kobolds really have such high quality mayonnaise that it's well in demand in South Window? Is that the thing here? Okay, Cave of the Wind we already did. I talked to all these people. I'm not seeing this person. Let's see here. So... Sorry, I just keep looking at my little thing to see if I actually get the folks I need here. So help me, if I already got the guy, I'm going to be really upset. I hate when it does that. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm gonna look this up again because it's gonna bug me if I don't do it right. Let's see. Okay, this... Oh, shoot. I think I did the starting portion of this. So this particular character has like a hidden subplot shtick. But... I thought I had done this. Okay. That really sucks. So maybe I can't recruit him just yet. That's really disappointing. Oh well. I guess we'll just need to move forward from there. And so this kind of sucks because now I'm going to miss a lot of stuff. I apologize. Alright. What we're going to do now is we're going to run back to our headquarters and see if Clive is on the list. Because if Clive is on the list, that's good. We've got him. If not, I screwed up and there's not really anything I can do about it. And that would suck. So, the nice thing about this is that we've got our big list of people that's kind of right in the middle here. Everyone look for the name Clive. Shoot! No Clive. That's really frustrating. What should we do, Rev? I really don't want to backtrack so far. But we may have, like, missed a recruit here. So there's the cave. There's Couscous. There's South Window. I mean, we always want the good ending. The problem is that we'd have to go back pretty far. I mean, you know that I want the good ending, Rev. I mean, the biggest issue is that we're talking about missing out on basically hours worth of stuff that we've done. Although, the advantage is that we'd be able to recruit that one character that I was missing. So that's a plus. So the little thing says that he is just south of the just south of the entrance here after we have taken the boat out. We've taken the boat out. We know that. But because we would have to go all the way back to one of the first cave things that we did at the White Horse Inn. That's a lot of backtracking. See, this is what I really hate about games like this. You make it all about the recruiting, and you make it all about this, that, and the other, and the happy-go-lucky, whatever, boo-boo-boo. But then, it's like, oh, nope, sorry, can't do it, stars, not today, because you didn't talk to this person and stand on your head for 5 seconds. And what particularly sucks is that in this game, there's only like 2 people that you can actually miss. Completely miss. And this is one of them. Okay. Let's Pretend that the last several weeks have been a fever dream. Rev is gonna kill me. Don't worry, Rev. Here's what we'll do. We can reload our old save, go back to where we need to be. Oh, shoot. Assuming that we can go back to where we need to be. That could be problematic. Oh. Ow! Oh, man. Oh, shoot. So do we want to restart from the very beginning? It is something that I could do on my own. All right. Here's what we'll do. We will go ahead and load up here. We will take our boat. We will ignore Stallion because Stallion is kind of a D-bag. Well, and I'm thinking what I can do is I can play through on my own, at least to a large extent. Maybe I can record the specific part where I collect the missing character. Because, again, it's something that you would very much appreciate, Rev. And then aside from that, I'll just... Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just going to restart because it's going to bug me. It's going to bug the crap out of me. I'm going to be so annoyed. I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to feel like I didn't actually finish the game. And it really sucks because we're like a third of the way through the game. I can't. Yes, we want to load from Suikoden 1. Do you know why we want to load from Suikoden 1? Because we freaking pwned it! We completed it! Every single star! Alright, let's move quick. Alright, here we go. We're going to move quick. We're going to be snappy about this. Now what that means is we're going to be skipping a lot of... bugger, it doesn't let me actually skip it. But we are going to be moving as fast as we possibly can, which means that we're going to be moving past a bunch of dialogue really quick. We're going to be seeing and meeting characters as quickly as humanly possible. Alright, so we've got Jowry. We're going to go up. We're going to do some stuff. So this is at the beginning. This is before all of the bad stuff happened. Basically, we're going out, going exploring. We're members of a small unit of essentially children. And this is kind of our shtick. We're out here. We're in the middle of a war. But right now there is a ceasefire. And because there's a ceasefire, then we're all kind of a little bit calm, still somewhat on edge, but overall pretty good. So we're going to see what we can do here. Alright, here we have this guy. Okay. Yeah, we're supposed to go up north. Alright. What the fudge? See, this is just bugging me now. Yeah, I know. Driving me insane. So this is what we are. We're part of the youth brigade. The Unicorn Youth Brigade. It kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan, if y'all have seen it. I should have procced a scene now. Because stuff is supposed to happen. Now that I've gone into all the tents, maybe it'll work. Oh, son of a... What? Okay, let's see if we can go back to sleep. Maybe that's all I have to do. See, I'm sitting here looking at the walkthrough, and I still have no clue what I'm doing. God, son of a... After all that. Alright, so now we're under attack. This is bad, this is bad. Ceasefire has been broken. It's everybody's fault except our own. We've got to move, we gotta move, we gotta move. Spoiler alert, it's not actually the city-states. So now we do this. And it's like, oh bugger, we gotta jump. Or we're gonna have to jump. Absolutely insane. I'm running up and down this hill more than they did in Band of Brothers. Let me go this way. I don't remember ever going this way. There we go. That's what we needed. Oh, a new whip? Nice. Is this another blanket? What you got going on this time, Rev? Oh no! Okay, so Raud is our commander. Prince Luca is the commander of the other people in the war. In other words, they're in cahoots. Very bad. Oh, bugger! There we go. Cliff to the north. Finally. Bitty Stripes Crayon Box. It sounds like a really weird rapper name. Yo, what's up everyone? I am Bitty Stripes Crayon Box. Here to show you what's what. Alright, we're gonna fight a few times here. We're not gonna fight too many times. I just want to gain a couple of levels. For anyone who doesn't remember the way that leveling works in this game, the way that leveling works in this game is every single level takes 1000 XP to get to, and depending on your current level, it will dictate how much experience you get from any given bad guy, effectively. So the higher level the bad guy, the more XP you get. And so we'll do probably 4 or 5 of these. Now don't worry, we are not going to do this 108 times. I don't know if it's an achievement, but there is a shtick where if you do it 108 times, then you end up with like a special Easter egg, because 108 is the number of people you can recruit in the game. Okay, here, let me take a look while we're dual attacking. Oh, wow! That's gorgeous! That looks amazing, Rev. It's beautiful. Bitty Stripes Crayon Box. I can see the Bitty Stripes Crayon Box. Alright, so this will be the last time, so that we'll be able to get one more level out of it. That was not what I intended. Still works. Alright, now we'll vamoose. Alright, let's go! We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it together. Let's go! And we can't skip the opening credits. Why can't we skip the opening credits? So apparently if you do enough fighting, you get the credits in color rather than sepia. sepia, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Oh my god. Let's go. Faster, 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 faster. It's a good thing I'm not a speedrunner, because that would be terrible. Anyway, Rev, the blanket looks amazing. I'm jealous, because I don't have any skills. Oh no! Our adoptive grandpa died. Again. The credit montage moves to San Diego instead of Mexico. Yeah, Easter eggs. It's weird. Honestly, I don't know why anyone would have the patience to do that fight 108 times. It makes absolutely zero sense to me. My bigger question now is, why can't you skip the cinematic scenes? You know, a lot of it I understand because it's very dialogue heavy. You gotta make sure you make the right choices. Yada, yada, yada. But for the time being, we'll be okay. Okay, here we go. We're at the Mercenary Fortress. Or we're about to be at the Mercenary Fortress. Because they found us. We got separated from Jowry. He went somewhere else. Don't worry, he's gonna come back. This is one of the characters from the previous game. So there's Victor, there's Flick. So we go back to their mercenary fort. So keep in mind, all of this stuff relating to what just happened, the attack and all of that, was what's referred to as a false flag operation. It made it look like we were attacked by the enemy, but we were actually attacked by insiders. Very not good. So now we get to learn a little bit about interacting with the environment. This may be something that I have to do offline at least a little bit, because I've already done all this stuff previously. And I'm sure that you all don't want to see it again. Especially over the course of who knows how long. Oh yeah, I know. You have... that's how you know anything is in Mexico or other Central American country, is that everything becomes sepia. Because otherwise, how would you be able to tell? But we can't get it. Yeah, I know it's call time. We got flint, but then we can't get flour. We need flour. Door is locked. Dang it. We can't go to the store because the door is locked. I need freaking flour. Okay, there we go. I got the wrong number of flint stones. My bad. I thought I got 2, but whatever. Fail, bro. Okay. So I'm effectively their prisoner. I'm trying to do chores for them. I can't do the chores because we don't have any flour, so we have to go out to buy the flour. But that means that I need a babysitter. And so without a babysitter, we can't leave because then they're going to have to open the door and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm sitting here talking with him. I thought it was a single dialogue that kept going. Frickin' fail. Aw, lady in need. Alright, mighty kobold warrior, let's go. My slow runner rep is safe for another game. I mean, I didn't think it wouldn't be safe, but still. Stay with the captain. Death throw. We'll grab the flour and we'll leave. We'll look at these folks because they got their fun little thing. They're doing their whole like woo 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 woo, cookie crazy, wacky. All right. We need flour. You know, sometimes I'm not a big fan of maintaining my reputation as the slowest of the slow runners who has ever slow run. Sometimes it would be nice to be, what's the word? Effective? Efficient? Good? But these are just words. Simple words. They mean little. God dang it, now where is this mother fudger? Okay, I don't mean to be that guy, but they all look the same. Food. Now we have to clean up a bunch of stuff. Putting me to work. You know, say what you will about mid-90s say what you will about mid-90s RPGs, and especially JRPGs, but man, they were really thorough in terms of making sure that you had like an actual experience of all the different stuff that you could do. Didn't he say the stains are only in the basement? Oh, never mind. Alright, let's go. There's probably not any stains outside, right? I shouldn't bother with that. So help me if there is a stain outside. I'm going to throw something somewhere. Oh my god. You know, if you can spot the stupid stains with your stupid X-ray vision, then why don't you freaking clean them all up, bro? Why have people who are here to clean if they don't actually clean? Alright, I'm gonna do it. There's nothing outside. He tells me there's more stains. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're about to get to a big point, and I think that'll be a good place to stop. It's unfortunate and frustrating trying to deal with all this. So here's my friend. He found me. He's busting me out. Dang. See, there was the peace treaty. It was signed. The thing happened. False flag operation. Everything burned down. It's terrible. And now we must escape. Aren't we the fine noblemen? A spoon for soup. My carrots. Jowry is like freaking MacGyver, yo. I know, that ages me horribly, but it's also very true. And now we burn it down, because that's smart. We've got a rope. Here we go. Go, go, go. But see, you know what surprises me most about all of this, Rev? Is that you, of all people, had to restart a run because you missed somebody. Because I thought that you were like all about the everything and knowing all the stuff and going all the places. Does that make sense? I feel like it makes sense. Alright, we'll do this performance thing real quick. So after this, I'm going to save. Okay, been 15 years since I played. Not using a guide. Yeah, sounds like an excuse to me. Okay? Whatever. Can't even remember something from 15 years ago. How to find 108 random people. Well, 107, because the main character counts. Not only that, but you're forced to get, like, what? 20? At least? See, we're gonna trust her. We're going to not move. Oh, the Nianas. Oh, that's tiny. I will say I'm a little curious what happens with you when you move, but I also really don't want to know what happens when you move. So now we get an informal party with these folks. It's only going to be temporary. They're going to leave us after not too long. But basically, we're trying to get back to our little town. And remember, part of the good news is that we will be able to get a character that we missed. It isn't a character that we got locked out of perpetually, but it is a character that we would not have immediately. So, speaking of, let me do this. So we will stop the event timer to ensure that we don't miss any critical event times. We are going to come here, we are going to save. Bugger, I pushed the wrong button. We are only going to save our data. From level 29 to level 4. So sad. Okay. All right. Well, we made a big decision today. We made a big choice. We did a huge thing, but I feel like it's going to be worth it because we are going to get the things that we need to get. We are going to be better, bigger, better, stronger, faster, have more stuff, have cooler stuff, and we get a guy named Clive. So, hooray. I guess. Clive. Woo! So, let's just pretend that the last couple of months of me playing this game just kind of didn't happen. Let's pretend I was... I don't know, what was I playing? Let's pretend I was playing, I don't know, something cool like Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So... it was a great time playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I'm excited to be starting up with this new game, Suikoden 2. I don't know why I didn't play it directly after Suikoden 1. I just decided that Hello Kitty Island Adventure would be a fun kind of, time off a little bit. But that said, I'm excited. I think we're going to have a good time. I think it's going to be fun. And more importantly, I think we're going to be able to actually get stuff done relatively easily. So we'll see. But yeah, see, fresh game, new game, exciting stuff. We don't know the story. We don't know what's going on. We just know that there's a false flag. There's a bunch of mysterious stuff. But yeah, everyone stay safe. Be very careful. We've got the, for those of you who are in the winter storm, it's going to be pretty brutal. So if you're able to, stock up today, get stuff that you need, and just try to stay put. And I say that both as a person who works in the biotech industry and making drugs, as well as somebody who works as a first responder. Please don't make more work for us. Don't be that guy. I know it sucks. You may have to take a day off, or worse, you may be forced to go in because your boss is a douchebag, and I apologize. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry for all the fast food workers and all of the people who work at grocery stores and urgent cares and everywhere else, because it sucks. But either way, take care, stay safe, be well. I should be able to see you next week. As of right now, don't have any plans. But with that, have a good week, and I will see you next time whenever that is. Bye-bye.